Welcome back to Solynod Hex, everyone. Today we are holding session number 537, and today's session is sponsored by our generous patrons and donors. Thank you very much, patrons and donors, for your generous pledges and donations. We wouldn't have dynamic lighting without you. And players at this time, if you haven't already done so, go ahead and add 537 points to your player character as a bonus for showing up on time. And when last we left the Order of the Superior Star, they were in the eastern colonies region of Etreska at the Richard family manse. And last week we didn't have Lily, so I think I put Lily's token onto the GM layer, so I'll find that real quick. I think Lily made it to this map 2 sessions ago. Where can she be? Were you still outside, Lily?
I don't think I made it to this map yet.
Okay. Then I will place you with... Let's see. What if I do this? Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think you're right. I don't think you made it to this map yet. So I will put you on the token layer with the rest of the party. So you will be on. So everyone's in the attic right now, pretty much. They had just defeated a bunch of Migo and what are they called? Night Gaunts. Okay. So Order of Spirit Star, Lily, right here. And also Waika is with you. Okay, so you're right here. And if you could just please roll base size initiative for Lily, that would be great. Because everyone else is already on the tracker.
Alright.
And I will put Dudley and Daylily outside the house. On the first floor, just right in the yard inside the gate. Daylily and Dudley. Alright. And we are between rounds, so I'm just going to sort the tracker now that Lily's on the tracker. And we'll have our post-combat, like, aftermath. So, Tinsy has cast Vengeful Strike on himself. There's 218 rounds left of that. Chai conjured an air elemental. 112 rounds left of that summon. Luther cast protection from evil 10-foot radius on himself. There's still 85 rounds of that duration. Shandrak uses staff to enlarge Luther, so there's 40 rounds of that left. He also enlarged Moen, 37 rounds of that left. He also enlarged Gargamon, 36 rounds of that left. And then Thelina did the same thing, but to Musashi with her staff, 28 rounds of that left. And she also enlarged Ashriel, 24 rounds of that left. Time now is 7:25 a.m. on March the 2nd, 12 AE5. And let's see, calendar. March the 2nd. So March is the month of the determined moon, and the second day is during the week of the new moon. So the new moon is coming back. So there's just like a little bit of a sliver moon on the right hand side. We also have Thelina cast Improved Invisibility on herself, so she's invisible, I think, for 22 more rounds. And then Ashriel cast Protection from Evil on Wayland for 20 more rounds. And then Luther has cast 15-foot radius Silence on Erdrin's Musket. 10 more rounds of that. Yesima has a Blur effect for 5 more rounds. Ryer rallied everyone with a +1 to hit, and that has 4 rounds left. And then Tinsley's True Seeing is going to last for another 3 rounds. And then first up is Wayland, and he just kind of like, again, kind of disheveled, sort of mopes around, and looking at the floor, and he wipes the, I guess, goo off of his bastard sword, and sheathes it, and just kind of comes over here and starts looking through all this stuff. There's pottery and crates and stuff, things that go in people's attics and whatnot. All right, and then first up is Tenzi and Company.
So my people start getting over by the top of the stairs, getting ready to go down, as Tenzi kind of goes to one knee, stares at the dust motes that are dancing in the dim light of the attic, and he is going to cast a spell.
When Tenzi's people kind of start to walk towards the door, Shandrak and the Mighty Servant says, "Oh, hey, I see a door just here on the south side, it looks like. There might be more of this attic. Let's check it out before we head down."
That kind of gets Wayland's attention, and he kind of starts heading that way, too. Genius.
And Tenzi says, Lucius, you pull the veil from the world's hidden face. We stand in the mind of a nightmare where secrets are hoarded like gold. I ask for the light that does not merely shine but reveals. For what purpose did the devil send Arcanoloth here?
The answer can also be cryptic in the form of a riddle or rhyme, depending on the DM's assessment of the situation. In general, the answer will be a single word or short phrase of no more than 5 words. She says to you, so a voice from beyond says to you,
The enemy, in their imperfection, was in need of protection.
In his mind, he thanks Ushas for her clarity, and that will be the. And I'm just gonna move a couple more people, and that'll be in my turn.
all right, Tenzi gets 400 points for Genius, casting Genius. And then was there anything else for Chandrak and company? Did you want to...
Actually, before that, Chandrak is going to kind of fly a little bit closer to Ashriel, and he's going to say, when I first came up here, those Migos, I could kind of understand them, but once the battle started, I didn't. There was a couple times when the Migo sounded like they were saying something. Were you able to catch what they said?
To Ashriel?
Ashriel?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, he says,
Yes. They said something about the mine. The mine must not be compromised.
Interesting. Such strange beings, they sure are taking an interest in... Well, gold is nice, but they seem pretty single-minded about it. Well, alright then. I thank you for that.
Didn't you find a pistol recently?
Oh yes, that was, Ryer, he mentioned that. He said that he ID'd that pistol from, Abbot Homie. The thing was made of pure adamantite, that he was able to tell was mined from the core of the planet. And, from what Ryer understood, sounds like, from what impression he got of the creators, looks like these things, as he looks around at the dead bodies.
Ah. Mayhap there be more to this mystery.
Well, before we head there, we still gotta make sure this house is safe. Let's see what else is in this attic. And Chandrak will fly back towards the door and try it.
okay, and as you open the door, on the other side, you see this creature. And
Okay.
its 2 buddies. And they seem to be grooming themselves, and as you open the door, they whirl around, and with a ghostly howl, all three of them lunge at you at the same time. And we're now in initiative phase. So they look like that. It's just,
That's nice.
and then just let me know once you've rolled initiative which characters need second and or third line.
I need one more line, please.
Okay. Alright, there you go.
Thank you.
And Moen and Ryer will need 1. Gargamon will need 2.
Alright, is anyone still rolling?
I am.
Okay. Outside, you can hear Yong getting restless. For our viewers, Yong is a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
I'll need a second for Zalmon.
Nice.
We'll need a second for Ashriel.
Second for Ashriel.
2 more for Musashi.
Musashi.
The mine. The mine must not be compromised.
Okay, anyone still rolling?
Yeah, just got one last one here.
Alright.
Oh,
Weird. Okay.
Weird.
Let me check, make sure that I put that. Let's see, fine. Weird. Oh, okay. I just didn't allow players to use it. Okay, save changes, so you should be able to do it now.
Yep, I'm done.
Okay. Alright, so we got spells and time. This should be negative 217 now. Spells and time. Wayland is gonna wail on whatever this thing is. So he runs up, draws that bastard sword of his, and goes in for the attack. Oh. And, let's see, attack. Seems like he has a little bit of trouble with his aim. So the creature is shieldless. Okay. And fortunately he's able to hit it, but he discovers that the creature is actually displaced. And it is actually over here. But he does manage to hit it. Yeah, -4 beats AC 4. And the creature is large. And now you guys can see that it is a Hound of Tindalos.
Nice.
So he causes 16 damage to that Hound of Tindalos. And there we go. It sort of howls in pain as Wayland strikes it. Okay, next up is Gargamond.
Alright. Arkamon will make his way through and let's see. So he's going to stop for a moment in the same square where Ryer is, and he'll move after he makes his attack. And he is going to... Oh, nope, actually it's going to have to be... Let's see, over there.
Yeah, I'm gonna give the hound a lot of cover from that angle. Unless you can get closer, then it's gonna be a little less cover, like one square closer.
Yeah, I don't want to risk attack opportunity, so I'm just going to try to attack from there.
Okay. So that is gonna be 75% cover. And the rules for cover. Let's see. Combat, cover, and concealment modifiers for the players. So 75% hidden on the cover column is -7 to hit. Also, this creature is able to displace itself basically every time it gets hit. So you also have an additional -2 to hit.
Okay.
And that makes it a -9 to hit. And then also you can tell that it's actually right here, but you're still able to, attack it or whatever. Like once you strike. Okay, so Shieldless 1 versus AC 4 hits, and you cause 27 damage to the Hound of Tindalos, killing it. Go and describe how you do so.
So as it kind of displaces, it still gets like nicked in its side as the blade comes down, and it's enough to split its belly open.
Yeah. And then you were going to move out of those squares?
Oh, yes. Yeah, he's going to use the rest of his movement to... it's pretty cramped, so he'll go over there.
Okay. Ashriel.
Ashriel will fly across the attic. And face these abominations, swinging first with the katana, holding the Nodachi in his offhand.
Alright. And you definitely notice there's another door here.
And then there's a -2 to hit them?
Yes. Are you attacking the one directly in front of you?
Correct.
Okay. Yep, so go ahead and roll at a -2. And you notice that it's actually right here. Alright, -5 beats AC 4. And you cause 16 damage to that Hound of Tindalos. And I believe you have another attack, correct?
True.
So that one is also at -2. So you're facing here now. And you notice the creature is actually over here again. So that's why it's -2. It's a displacement effect. -7 definitely beats AC 4. You cause 36 damage to the Hound of Tindalos, killing it. Go describe how you do so.
He swings at it and follows like how it seems to move in time and space, nicking it the first time. This time he thinks he's got it calibrated, and he just splits the skull right in half as the heavy Nodachi comes down on it.
Yeah. All right. Next up is Yesima.
Yesima can take a 5-foot step to here and cast Watery Fist. I didn't see it in the list, so that so I'm going to put on the Honeydew.
Let's see. Watery Fist.
Yeah, I have it on the Honeydew as well. All right.
Priest 2. I might not have put it on the list of spells for second level priest. Hold on. Should be in between trip and withdraw. So yeah, I just didn't put it on the list, so let me put it on there real quick. Watery Fist. Watery Dash Fist. Save changes. Okay, so if you open up the spell list for second level spells again, it should be on there just above withdraw, and it looks like I did code it. Okay.
Hey, I'm sorry to interrupt, but my computer glitched out and Roll20 is taking forever to load.
Oh, that's okay. Do you need to restart or anything like that?
I might have to get on to maybe restart my computer or get on the laptop.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry this happened.
Oh, that's okay.
You're good.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, let's let me restart the computer first, see if it does anything.
Yeah. Okay, so Yesima's Watery Fist lasts for 6 rounds. Whoops. +1 per round. That's at -6. So the spell conjures a coherent pseudopod of water from any suitable body of water at least 5 feet across and 2 feet deep for streams, or 10 feet in diameter and 2 feet deep for ponds or pools. Pseudopod can stretch up to 10 feet plus 1 foot per caster level from its source. So a 3rd level priest could command Watery Fist to strike at a creature hovering 13 feet above a lake or standing on the shore 13 feet from the water. Pseudopod obeys the priest's mental commands, although the priest must concentrate each round in order to maintain control of the watery member.
So I realize there's not a pond or anything here, but I wasn't sure if, since we don't use material components, so I could still do it. If she can't, then that's fine. But
Yeah, that's not a material component. That's an AO. That's the, I guess, the area where you would cast it. If you can come up with some kind of way to make a water source that's those dimensions, you'd be able to
I
use
can.
it.
Well, she can't. But I can, but she can't. But I'm just kind of testing the water, so to speak. There.
Yeah.
Right. So that's fine.
If you want to just change her action and have her go at the end of the round, that's fine, instead of casting Watery Fist,
Okay.
because she as a character would know the limitations of the spell. So
Okay.
yeah.
All right. I will do that then.
Okay. Saint Luther.
All right. Throws make his way towards these creatures. Try to make his way around. And strike this last hound.
Okay. It'll turn to face. You get a -2 to hit it, and then it is right here. Wait, here. That's your left. Okay. Yeah. Shieldless -9 beats AC4. You cause 13 damage to it. And it's still alive. Did you have a shield punch?
Can I have two weapons style. Am I able to do shield punch with that?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, as long as you have
yeah.
2 points in it.
Yes, looks like I do.
Okay.
Alright, here comes a big old shield.
Yeah, he uses a large shield, so it does D6. And I think it's a +1 shield, so... Yeah. Okay, -2 to hit, of course. Is it not working?
I'll roll that again. Should have came through before, but let's try that again.
There we
There
go.
we go.
Okay, -3 beats AC4, definitely. You cause 10 more damage to the Hound of Tyndalus. Okay, Moen.
Alright. He will come on in. And just make it to the Hound.
Doesn't turn to face, but it, like, turns to face in between St. Luther and Asriel, so it doesn't have its back turned to you. But you do get its shieldless flank. -2 to hit, of course, and then I get to roll displacement. So it is actually here, but you still get to roll to hit it. Okay, so that is a confirmed crit, and you cause 30 damage to the Hound, killing it. Go ahead and describe how you do so.
So this is kind of a weird looking thing. Does he have a head that I can chop off?
Yeah, it's got this weird, like, tripartite jaw head with this thing that kind of looks like an eye and a tongue and teeth. It's like almost like a demo dog from what's it called? Stranger Things.
Well, it looks like the magic of the Vorpal Axe cuts right through the displacement and severs off his neck.
That's right. Yep. You just straight up slay it by decapitating it, and combat is over. Okay. So, first up is Lily. So before you even get the chance to shoot. Did your page load, Lily?
Yeah, but I don't see my token in there.
Oh, you're right here. You see it now?
Mm-mm. It's just green and house.
Oh, it's green. Oh, okay. I think that's because of the rooftop that I put on, so you can see like the shingles on the roof and stuff.
Yes.
Okay, so just real quick, I will fix that. It's in dynamic lighting. No, wait, advanced. And then I just go to conditional fade opacity and mess with it and hit save changes. So now do you see your token?
Nope.
See, I'm gonna make sure that your token has sight. Okay, sight's on. Save changes. Okay, now can you see your token?
No.
Okay. I think I'm just gonna remove the rooftop then. So how about now?
Yay! Yes.
Okay. So,
Thank you.
and then, do you still see it?
No?
Okay, so it disappeared again.
Yeah.
So I will put the conditional fade opacity down to 15% and save changes. How about now?
Yeah.
You can see, okay. So it should kind of be like you're looking through the roof, like it's partially invisible, and you can see the tokens inside. Is that?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay. Okay. All right. So your friends down in this room just south of you have like run in and killed these 3. Have you ever seen Stranger Things?
Yes.
You remember the demo dogs?
Yeah, those ugly dogs, yes.
Yeah. So they kind of look like that, except they have these weird tentacles instead of claws and paws and stuff. And yeah, your friends have killed them.
Lily's like, what were those ugly dogs?
Well, they weren't as smart as the last things that tried fighting us, that's for sure.
What were those that you tried to fight? Last time I wasn't there.
Oh, these guys. And Chandra kind of points to like these bodies kind of south of you.
Lily's
These
like,
kind of weird mushroom-looking things.
Lily's like, ew.
Yeah, when we first arrived, it was weird. They kind of had a buzzing sound in my head, and then the buzzing eventually turned into words I could understand. And they're really weird Burks. These things. They were saying that this was their house and not Wayland's.
I was like, oh, that's not good.
Yeah, they're really weird. They said like something about Wayland's uncle owing them something, so they took the house, and they also took the mine, and they even was gonna take his body if we didn't stop him.
I was like, uh-oh. Take his body, what?
Yeah, well, they said, they were saying that they considered him a worker, so they felt some need to bury him themselves or something like that.
I was like, okay.
And then kind of Ryer, kind of next to you, pipes up too, and he's like, and yeah, remember when I was talking about that crazy gun I identified?
I was like, yeah.
Well, these things definitely look like the images I saw about the creators of the gun.
I was like, oh, those things. Yeah, that'll be it here.
All right. Next up is Tenzi and Company.
Astral will detect evil behind the door, or in the direction of the door to the east.
He feels evil coming from below him.
Okay. So then he is not interested in the door. I'll leave that. If someone else wants to investigate it, and he'll fly to the top of the stairs, saying, "My children, we must travel downward." And he'll stop at the top of the stairs, waiting for people. Yasuma will follow him. Kalina will come over that direction as well. And then Tenzi come over to look at these crazy dogs. And he's going to not get too close. He's just going to look at them from afar. And I think that's going to be all we're going to do this round.
All right. So, with True Seeing, you get a real good look at him. Go ahead and roll a wisdom check for me, please. As the call of Cthulhu gets closer to you. And you lose no wisdom in exploring the body of this creature. Alright, so it has the like flesh color tones of a hairless dog. And it is obviously mutated because its jaw is tripartite rather than 2 parts. It has 3 and only 1 eye, and where its limbs should be, it has only these tentacles that it sort of stands on, and there are 2 tentacles protruding from its back that are slightly longer than the others. And of course it was able to displace its position, which seems to have the ability seems to have subsided now that the creature is dead. And so during the fight, you were actually able to see the hound's true position the whole time. When you got a glimpse, because of your True Seeing effect. So you would not have had the -2 to hit, basically, because of True Seeing. And I think you only really caught glimpses of what was going on in the room.
Yeah, I didn't have direct line of sight. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, you were able to tell that they were displacing themselves. So, and that's pretty much it. Just it's monocular and has a tripartite jaw, and it's a hairless dog. It is dog shaped, so it's like a pink color, and then the ends of the tentacles, where it seems like maybe they wouldn't have hair if they were a dog, kind of turns like a darker color, like I would describe it as a blue-black coloring, sort of like dark, like panther almost, but it's not furry. So, anything else for Tenzi and Company?
Nope, that'll be it.
All right. Selena. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. Chandrak in the X-ray.
As Ashrael and the rest start to head towards the stairs, I'm like, well, let's not get too hasty. And Chandrak goes over and, yep, Ashrael don't care about that.
Oh yeah, yep. So inside the room, there is definitely a really big treasure chest. Oh, and anything else for Chandrak and Company?
Yeah, I want to see if I can pop it open and take a look.
Okay, so it does not appear to be locked, and you are able to open it up and take a look. And inside, you find all right. You find a lot of gold, a lot of silver. There are two different kinds of stones kind of swimming around in the coins. One type is a transparent pale blue color, and the other is a pale yellow brown. Also, there seem to be three artistically woven and designed large tents that are neatly packed into the chest. Each complete with its own carved scrimshaw tent stakes. And there are depictions on the tent stakes themselves, and also on the sides of the tent. Like if it were erected, there would be pictures on it. And they look like hideous monsters, like the Migo and the Hounds of Tyndalos and the Night Gaunts kind of frolicking in acts of worship. Of some great one-eyed being floating in space. A great, almost like a beholder, but with one enormous eye.
Huh.
And then you notice that there are many other eyes kind of like concentrically around the mouth. Like, have you ever seen the original Transformers movie, the cartoon one? It had that character named Unicron.
Yeah.
Kind of looks like that, but not a robot. You know, it's like organic, and then you notice that it is covered in many, many eyes after discovering the first. Okay. Anything else for Chandrak and company?
Yeah, Chandrak will shut the case with a big old smile on his face, and he'll begin to fly back, and he'll be like, "Yep, Pops was right. No monsters, just some more jink." So if you're right with it, and he kind of turns from Tenzi to Lily, and he says, "We found another treasure earlier too, but we kind of got some powerful spells going. So we're planning on just exploring the house before we counted up the treasure. Does that sound good to you, Lily?"
Lily's like, sure.
All right, then let's head downstairs. We haven't explored the floor below this.
Okay, says Lily.
Yeah, people begin to head over by the stairs as well.
Alright. And end of round. Just gonna sort the tracker real quick. Got spells and time. It's almost the end of Tenzi's True Seeing spell. First up is Wayland. And he kind of, quickly takes a look at that treasure and, looks back at you guys, looks at the treasure again, looks back and comes back through this door and kind of heads over to the stairs himself. Puts his hand on the railing, wipes the crap from the Hound of Tindalos off of his blade and puts it back into his scabbard. Lily and company.
Lily will go ahead and follow them.
Alright. So it looks like everyone's gathering at the top of the stairs. Next up is Tenzi and company.
Tenzi will come up by Wayland and ask him if the mine is in the basement or is it adjacent to the property.
It's at the base of the hill just east of the house.
Very well. My father had said there is evil below, so that is what we will investigate to clear the house so it is safe for you.
I thank you so much. And he turns around and puts his hand back on the railing. Anything else for Tenzi and company?
I think everyone except for Tenzi will go down the stairs. He doesn't have enough movement.
Okay. Just put the tokens on the stairs, please, and then I'll be able to grab them.
So the first three will go and then the rest will go next time.
Okay, well, you can stack them up, and because you said everyone was going down except for Tenzi, so.
That's everybody.
Okay. Yay! Oh, there we go. So now they're there.
Oh, that's weird. Like the roof is blocking here.
Oh, okay, whoops. Pretty much, I think all I have to do is adjust the slider and then save changes, and it will go away.
There you go. Yep,
Yeah.
that's perfect.
Okay, you're now on the second floor, and Ashriel once again feels kind of surrounded by evil.
Right. That'll be it for us.
All right. Shandrak and Company.
My people will also make their way down to the second floor. Erdrin sneaking his way down.
Okay.
Evil.
Evil!
The fruit of the devil. Evil.
Which actually, I think, so speaking of that, as my people start to come down the stairs, Chandra kind of thinks to himself, so that Arcanoloth that was saying that, oh, the devil made me do it. Like, so Shadrach knows a little bit about planner stuff.
Dad?
And he's fought some devils before. But do I know what he means by the devil?
I mean, I guess you would know because of your raising that there is one penultimate devil lord named Asmodeus.
Okay. Gargamon looks like he's kind of stuck a little bit. Can you nudge him out?
Yeah. He kind of comes crawling down the stairs.
Yeah.
He's able to squeeze himself through.
Alright, and I guess, yeah, from here, Ryer will kind of come up the door Ashriel's at and try to listen at it.
All right. All right. You hear the clacking of two rocks together. Clicking sound of two maybe fist-sized stones clicking together.
Ryer kind of turns back and says, sounds like something might be playing in there.
Ashril responds by saying,
Whatever it is, it must die. For I sense its evil through the wall.
Well, let's find out. And Ryer will open up the door.
and... Well, I guess from your point of view, you don't really see any creatures in there. Looks like an office. In the far corner of the room from the door, there's a comfortable-looking chair with like leather upholstery. There is a fireplace that is not lit. You can see 2 windows at the far end of the room, and then on the left wall, almost in the corner, there's another door going to the left. The floor is, hardwood, and there's a big carpet right in the middle of the room. Everything is super stupid, dusty, and covered in cobwebs, and yeah.
Ryer will take a step inside if nothing seems... Ah, there he goes.
Okay, so at the desk, you see a creature that looks like this. So, it is a short, tangible spirit. And I guess it looks like it's sort of made from natural materials like rocks and stones and like red moss and sticks. And in each hand it's holding a fist-sized rock. It's about 3 feet tall, so it's a small creature. In each hand it's holding a stone that's about the size of your fist, and it's kind of clacking them together. And it's just kind of sitting there looking around at the things that are on the desk and clacking those 2 rocks together. And it kind of looks up and sees you. Doesn't really react. You can tell it has 2 kind of shining eyes behind what appears to be like a beard or something made from red moss. It just kind of sits there staring at you, and the tempo of it clacking the rocks together slows down as soon as you step into the room. Click, 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 and then it stops.
Okay.
It's literally just sitting in the chair, like a a child-sized creature.
Okay. Ryer will kind of he'll like carefully take his guitar out, and he'll kind of mimicking the creature, kind of stomp his foot like twice, and begin like kind of strumming like that too, like click click, dung, 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 dung,
Okay.
and kind of like matching his tune with some guitar.
Okay. Let's see here. It doesn't really smell what you're laying down, and kind of just arrhythmically clacks the rocks together. And it just doesn't get it. Just doesn't get it. Anything else for Shandrak and company?
Ryer will just kind of keep up the rhythm for now, and just kind of lean back and be like, I don't know, Ashrael, you sure? That'll be all.
Ashrael actually shrugs.
Interesting.
Okay, end of round. And first up is... Oh, Tenzi's True Seeing will expire at the end of the round. So next is Waylon, so he's going to come down the stairs. And just kind of come around the corner. And... yeah, I guess he'll come into the room. And he just kind of like stops as soon as he sees this creature. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And he like, you know, puts his hand on the pommel. No, not the pommel. The handle of his sword. Doesn't draw it. Because the creature's not... I mean, he's just sitting there. And he kind of turns to Ryer and says, "What the hell is that thing?"
Oh, I would have hoped you might know. I'm not sure. He doesn't have very good rhythm, but... I mean... it's not attacking, and... Ashrael didn't smell anything bad on him. I tried joining his little tune, but, yeah, he's kind of doing his own thing.
He kind of... the little creature stands up, and he's just kind of clacking the stones together, and it comes over to Ryer, and, you know, reaches up like a little Ewok or something. You know how they raise their arms? And he clacks the stones together over his head, you know, arrhythmically. Still not understanding that he's supposed to be, you know, percussion in the band, right? And then Waylon just kind of
trying to play to his arrhythmic tune.
Next up is Lily.
Lily will go ahead and downstairs.
All right. And you arrive in the north second floor stairwell. So you're on the second floor now. You can see out the windows that, you know, you're roughly 15 feet above the ground. And Gargamon's kind of, like, right in front of you. You're able to, like, get around him if you want.
Oh, excuse me.
Yep, excuse us, says Lily. Lily will go in front of the door here, see what's going on.
Yeah, Lily, this is the first friendly face we found.
Lily's like, oh, good.
So the creature... Lily, you can hear from around the corner a high-pitched voice speaking in common.
I am Korulu.
My name's Lily, she says.
And you hear the clacking of two stones coming from around the corner. There's, I guess you can just barely see this little creature standing there holding two rocks in his hand. He looks like that. He's got a little red beard made from moss, and he's got a little, I guess, like skull cap. It looks like it's solid stone. He's got hair that's sort of made from sticks, I guess, and little hands and legs that look like they're halfway between, like maybe petrified wood, almost. And he's a little spirit of some kind. Calls himself Korulu.
Ah. Lily will go ahead and enter the room. Lily will ask him, "What brings you here, little guy?"
I wandered
Yeah.
in.
Ah, okay.
Be careful. There are many dangerous creatures here.
Yeah, we know that. And yeah, I saw him. Yeah. I'll end my turn here.
He kind of clears his throat and says,
Excuse me. I
Uh-huh.
misspoke earlier. There are many dangerous creatures here.
Yes.
okay, next up is Tenzi and Company.
Tenzi will come down the stairs to join the rest of the people. Asheville will go down this hallway. And then he'll just stop at the first door and detect evil behind it.
Oh yeah. Yep, lots of it. And inside you can see many of these big, hairy, ape-like creatures. They have long fangs and claws, and they seem hungry. Looks like a couple of them were trying to kill one of their own and eat it. He's kind of tied up at the moment, I guess. Like they were wrestling him, and they're making ape noises. And immediately upon seeing you, they become aggressive and attack. So we're now in initiative phase, and we're gonna be joined by this little guy. He's gonna help you. So it looks like he is armed, actually, with a hand axe, a club, a short bow, in addition to those two rocks. So he has, you know, a quiver on his back and probably a belt with a hand axe and club in it. Looks like he's gonna throw rocks, though. Are you able to see Korulu's name in the turn order tracker? Or is it just blank?
It's just blank.
Okay. Alright. Waylon draws his sword.
I need a one line, please.
All right.
Dang.
Is anyone still rolling?
I'm just filling in the
Oh,
extras.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, I'm filling it too.
So these are large creatures. They are
I
like
think I need one for Ashriel.
Okay. They're about 7 foot tall, humanoid, with what appears to be like a bluish green skin and covered in brown fur. And they have like red irises. Like maybe their eyes are bloodshot or something. And they have long fangs, and long, sharp, dirty, like nails on their hands. They use as claws. You can see that a lot of their claws are blood-stained, like they've fought recently. Or maybe torn something apart. And some of their beards are covered in dried blood, like they've recently eaten meat. Fresh meat. Uncooked meat. So maybe a fresh kill. And is anyone still rolling?
I need one more attack from Moen.
Moen. I think each of them is
Good.
armed. Each of them is armed. Nope, I lied. They're not armed. Okay. Alright, anyone still rolling? Alright, here we go. So we've got spells and time. You can go ahead and remove Tenzi's True Seeing, because it's now expired. And then this is 0 round for Ryer's Rally +1 to hit. And first up is Ryer.
Yeah, okay. Seeing Ashriel open up a door in that narrow hall. He's gonna wait and hold his attack. And just kind of turn to the new guy I found and be like, hey, you be careful. Looks like there's trouble.
And Koruulu, he kind of nods and he says,
Do not worry about me. I will hold my own.
Oh. Alright. But I'm waiting here. And he's holding his attack and movement.
We Gahanga are no cowards. I will fight fiercely.
And
Rara kind of nods, kind of impressed with this little guy.
anything else for Ryer?
He's just waiting for now.
All right. Gargamond.
Argamond.
Gargamond.
Let's see. If he could squeeze. I can't quite get him through the hallway. Is he too big for that, or should he be able to squeeze through there?
He'll be able to squeeze through while, like, crawling.
Yeah, so I'm going to try to see if I can crawl south of Ashrail for now.
Alright. You will take an attack of opportunity from one of these creatures if you do so.
Oh.
Astral's hovering above the air, if that makes a difference.
No, it's the size of the hallway.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, if he's right there, then I guess in that case, I'll kind of crawl just one square further south and try to attack him.
Oh, one square, like, to here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, there he is. Yeah, I see him now.
Okay, I'm gonna give him, oh man, like 90% cover, and then you're also, like, when you're crawling, you count as prone, basically. So it's gonna be -4 from crawling, and then 90% cover is -10. So you're going to have a -14 to hit. Probably still going to hit, though. I'm just saying.
Let's see. Not quite.
Oh, just off by 2. Okay. So, yeah, they are shieldless. Just missed by 2 with a -14 to hit. And then, did you want to move back?
Yeah, well... yeah, I guess if I'm going to take an attack either way, I will continue south of Ashrail.
Okay, so, yeah, it's just one stone skin charge, shatters, and then you said you wanted to go south of Ashrail to here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And from here, you still have the same chance of hitting him, -14.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Actually, you don't take an attack of opportunity because you're still in his threatened square. So.
Perfect.
Yeah. Ashrail.
Swing down that katana.
Yeah. Shieldless, -6 beats AC 4. You cause 14 damage to the Bigfoot. Large creature. So.
And now he'll try to stab him with the Nodachi.
Alright. Alright, -2 beats AC 4. You cause another 28 damage, killing the Bigfoot. Go and describe how you do so.
Kind of stabs him a little bit in one shoulder with the katana and then brings that heavy Nodachi down right across his chest, splitting it open.
Alright. Anything else for
Yeah,
Abigail?
he's actually going to fly into here.
Okay. Yeah, you can see there's a bunch more. Okay, and then Tenzi.
Benzie will come down the stairs. I just rolled for movement. Three, 1, 2, 3 to there.
Okay.
Or 11. He'll stop there.
All right. Yes, I'm.
Yasma's actually not going towards danger in this particular case. I'm going to come into this room and go to this desk and just going to examine it, see if there's papers on there that have any information that might be relevant.
Okay. These papers are written in the common tongue. Does she read common?
Oh, good call. Let me see. Yes, she does.
Okay. So, these are kind of like ledger paperwork for what appears to be a security guard for the mine. And there are like disturbances documented on these papers, talking about how the weird noise came back in the bottom level of the mine again, and it looks like it's kind of spaced out by like every night at a certain time, and like some of it has been redacted, I guess. And then there are other like scrolls kind of rolled up that seem like they are messages that have been written to fly out to other places by like carrier pigeon or something, and they just haven't been shipped. And she's kind of busts one open, saying like, it's signed by Waylon's uncle, Rayshard. Let's see.
Ferdinand?
Frederick Rayshard.
Frederick.
Saying, my deal with the creatures has gone south, and by the time you get this message, I may be dead. I'm going to try to leave.
Who is the message addressed to?
It looks like it is addressed to members of the Koyoka family. So messages, and it looks like they're like the same. They're identical. There's at least 3 of them on the table. So that could very well be how Wayland got word of his uncle's demise.
Okay, that'll be it for her this round.
Okay. Moen.
Alright, yeah, he will come to see what's going on. Oh, lovely. Plenty of room for him. Come right up next to Ashriel. Chop into this Bigfoot.
Alrighty. Chop away. Chop, 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 a horrors. Little chop, a horrors. Alright, yeah, you managed to lop its head off. And the head goes a-flying.
Well done, my son.
Thank you.
Okay. So I guess it's head. I guess I'll give it like a grenade, like. Yeah. Grenade like missile. Okay, so yeah, the head lands here. Okay. And okay, you notice that the head itself is still alive. And it's like moving, like it's using its jaw and ears to like locomote.
Oh God.
So this one.
These things are nasty.
This one is blind because it has no head. Anything else for Moen?
So it was Vorpal, but it was also a critical hit. So it looks like that guy has a little bit of a life bar left. Did you add 32 or 38?
Oh, you know what? Yeah. Okay, the body is dead. The head is not.
That's cool.
Yeah. Actually, there we go. Okay. There we go. And then we'll give. Yeah. Okay. Anything else for Moen?
He just kind of looking at his axe and looking at the head. It's like, usually that kills them.
Next up is Chai Yai.
Chai will kind of flow down, and she will say the elemental, "Follow me, enter the room, and destroy what we are fighting." And she will come in. Yeah, so she'll give that instruction, and then she's gonna fly south next to Gargamond, and wait from there with the rest of our movement and action.
Alright. Zalmond.
Zalmond will go down the hall. Just step in front of Moen and engage this next big-footed creature.
Alright. Okay, so negative 10 on the shieldless line. Beats its AC of 4. You cause 22 damage to the Bigfoot.
It's still standing. He'll try
Yes.
to punch it with a shield.
Alright. Two versus AC 4 also hits. You cause another 13 damage and it survives. And next up is a Bigfoot, but before we do, let's take a 3-minute break. We've been playing for about an hour and a half with no break, and I gotta go to the bathroom. So, we'll be right back in 3 minutes starting now. And we are back. So which Bigfoot is this? This is the one that's fighting Zalmond. And Bigfoot gets 3 attacks that shatter 3 of Zalmond's stone skin charges. So 3 stone skin charges shatter. And next up is Wayland. So Wayland is gonna move down to here. And then into the room. And then, let's see, 9, 10, 11, 12. Guess he'll move up online with Zalmond. Right there. And then, I guess he will take a swing at this Bigfoot with his bastard sword. 2-handed. So shieldless, -11 beats AC 4, and he causes 19 damage, killing the Bigfoot. So he kind of runs in and strikes with his bastard sword, just like a downward cut, right through the creature's shoulder and into its heart cavity, and bright red blood squirts out as he pulls the blade back, wipes it off, and sheathes his blade. 19 damage. And the Bigfoot goes down, chimping out. Next Bigfoot. What? That one was on there twice. No way. Weird. Why was he on there twice? That's... I didn't do it. I didn't do it. Wait, every single one is that. Okay. That's weird. Oh, not anymore. Okay. Now this Bigfoot gets to go. So he's gonna step down towards well, south, not down. But towards Zalmond and just kind of take 3 swipes at Zalmond. It's like a claw bite attack pattern. And Zalmond loses 3 more stone skin charges. And next up is Stelina.
Lena will move in invisibly to check out the situation. Try to go, I guess, here. And seeing this room, if no one detects her, she will head towards this room.
I don't think so. Nope, no one detects her. Oh, yeah, she finds like a closet, and inside is treasure. Looks like it's open. The chest is open. Inside, she can see that there is gold. There is one like golden colored gem inside. There is an exquisitely crafted like Bowie knife, style knife. And there is some kind of potion inside. Actually, weird. Okay. Yeah, one potion.
Okay, that'll be it for her.
Mighty Servant, the X-ray.
All right, it'll fly down.
Piloted by
See what's
Shandrak.
going on. And I think I'm just with the servant. I'll just fly by all these guys. And if they want to attack, they can. And I'm just going to stand next to these two guys by the end. And I'm going to start punching these guys all the way at the end of the room.
Alright.
Starting with the one right to the east of Mighty Servant.
Alright. Alright, you make it just 4 versus AC 4 hits, and you cause 20 damage to that Bigfoot.
And follow up.
6 versus AC 4 is a miss. Musashi.
Musashi will also come down to investigate. 6. And then 9 squares to there and attack this one.
Alright.
Flashing with the Katana High Mastery. And Musashi's enlarged.
Alright. Shieldless -3 beats AC 4. You cause 48 damage to this Bigfoot, one-shotting him. Go and describe.
Kind of weaves his way through his compatriots and comes up to this. He measures them, and the creature's like swinging its arms, and all of a sudden he just finds an opening and stabs him right in the heart. Pulls out the blade, and then with his wakizashi, he stabs at the head that's chattering at his feet.
All right. Alright, -4 beats AC 4. You cause 10 damage to the head. And next up is Korulu, who is going to kind of waddle down the hallway. So surprisingly, for someone his size, he's kind of fleet-footed. He's about as fast as a human. And he's going to come in here and called shot, toss both of those stones he has in his hands, and he is good. Let me tell you, he is good at this. Oh, and also, he kind of disappears, actually. But, like... appears again right here as he throws rocks. Yeah. So one from each hand. Attack, rock, range. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's long range. And then he's attacking this one with call shot twice. Because he's dual wielding rocks. So that's a long range for him. Same elevation, -4. Ah, he rolls a 1. And then grenade-like missile. Because it was a thrown missile thing. How far... Oh, whoops. Yeah. Rock. Long range. Scatter is beyond the target, 3 squares. So he like hits the wall behind the Bigfoot and is off balance. He thought he was good, but he's not as good as he thought because he rolled a 1. Okay, this Bigfoot is going to claw bite the X-ray, which is slashing, piercing, and the X-ray takes, I think, 1 damage per die on piercing. Let's see, fine, piercing. Powers. 90% magic resistance, utterly immune to acid, cold, heat, nullify, vacuum.
I think it was piercing was what does full damage, and bludgeoning does 1 damage. And slashing is half.
Slashing is half. Okay. Alright, so here is a slashing claw for half damage. I'm going to give him lower ground because you're kind of flying, hovering, whatever. He rolls a 1. You're shieldless, obviously. So, that Bigfoot is off balance. Next up is Erdrin.
Alright. Erdrin will sneak on down. And then, yeah, he will sneak right behind Moen so he can get a real good view. And then he'll take his called shot at that Bigfoot that just got off balance. sneaking still acting up.
Yeah. Move silently. He gets plus 15% from dexterity.
Yeah, because he usually has pretty good. And with Cat's Grace, he usually gets as much as he can get.
Okay, you get your backstab.
All right.
Loud gunshot. Nope, nope. He has silence cast on his rifle.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's 15-foot radius. He doesn't need to make a check to sneak. Okay. 1 versus AC 4 hits. And you cause 40 damage. Killing that Bigfoot in 1 hit. Go ahead and describe.
All right. Yeah, so this one, it tries to claw into the mighty servant. Can't quite get a grasp on it. Gets off balance. And then silently, just a hole just appears in its chest where his heart is.
Oh yeah. St. Luther.
Door. Oh, there he is. We'll walk down. And it is a little... Oh, wait. It is crowded, but I think there's a path here. If I head south, I can stop at this dead one and attack this still living head.
Oh yeah. -9 beats AC 4. You cause 11 damage. Lily.
Guess Lily will go right about here. Yeah. Let's see, where's the nearest Bigfoot at?
Down here.
Alright. Yeah, I think I'm gonna hold my action because Gargamond is blocking the way.
He's on the other side of the door. Door's right here.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I should be just south of it. There should be a square open where the door is.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah, should I hold my action or bunch of people in the way?
Did you roll for called shot?
No.
You can wait till the end of the round to do a called shot if you want.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
Alright. Okay, this Bigfoot is going to also try to attack the X-ray. One versus AC -6 is a miss. -2 versus AC -6 is a miss, and the bite. 0 versus -6 is also a miss. Okay, air elemental.
It will, as Chai say, come down and enter into the doorway. And seeing these creatures, it will kind of float above Zaalmond and attack the nearest Bigfoot. The blast to air. Oh, wow.
Alright. Yeah. Confirmed crit. You beat its AC by more than 5. Cause 32 damage. Almost killing the Bigfoot in one hit. Ryer.
Alright. Ryer will... Let's see. Yeah, there's not really enough room, so he's gonna kind of see the situation. It's a little too cramped for him now, so he's gonna stop just north of where Lily is.
Alright. Gargamond.
Gargamon. Yeah, I think he's gonna take a 5-foot step north into Lily Square so he can see through the door. And it looks like from there... oh, there we go. Yeah, from there he can reach the head. So he's going to attack the head.
Alright, that's going to be... -6. Because you're attacking through Erdrin, Moen, and the air elemental. Alright, -2 hits. And you cause 23 damage to the head, splitting it open.
So Gargamon kind of squeezes past and says, "Excuse me," and then thrusts his halberd through a whole bunch of people, just threading the needle and piercing this big head in its eyeball.
Mm-hmm.
And then taking a 5-foot step back.
Like Odysseus shooting the arrow through the axe handles.
Yeah.
Ashril.
Ashril will fly to here next to the Mighty Servant and use the katana on that Bigfoot.
Alright. Alright, shieldless, -3 beats AC 4. You cause 22 damage, killing it. Go ahead and describe.
Kind of floats through the room and settles by the Mighty Servant, and seeing the creature has its attention a little bit distracted, cuts his ear off and then right into its throat, and the head kind of bobbles over and the body topples.
Alright. Mad Moen.
Moen, I think, is out of movement, so he's going to try to attack this last Bigfoot.
Alright.
Kind of around the wall.
I'm going to give him 50% cover. Which is... -4 to hit. Alright, -11 beats AC 4. You cause 31 damage. Killing it, go and describe.
So kind of wheels the axe around, kind of like half his face exposed on the wall, not getting his neck, kind of burying the axe in his head, pulling it out as it falls to the ground.
Alright, and I think that will end combat. And so Ryer's rally is now defunct. Okay, first up is Tenzi and Company. Michael, are you there? Mic check, can anyone hear me? Shandrak, can you hear me? Oh. Weird. Discord is being weird. Hello? 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 Can anyone hear me? Weird. Yeah, my computer is not wanting to run Discord or something because every time I open Discord and try to connect, it just says RTC connecting, and it doesn't connect. Maybe I need to update Discord or something. I'm not sure. I suppose I could delete it from my system and then download it again. Can you guys still hear me? Am I cutting out? Okay. So I'm gonna try uninstalling Discord and then reinstalling it on my computer. See if that helps. Discord. Yeah. Yeah, 5-minute break would be good.